agents have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Sons of Anarchy, set in Berlin. And the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a go at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of LVNA Fatality 777. So, on to our briefing. Bossman has briefed us that there is a traitor among our ranks. Find them and eliminate them, 47. So, speaking of targets, today we have 5 of them, with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so, but we cannot be caught on camera. So for today's challenge, we will be starting in the biker hangout, where we will also have the Seeker 1 stored up in the garage. We're going to bring with us a silenced pistol and a vial of sedative poison.
I think this channel's pretty cool.
So right from the start and off the bat, we're going to do a little bit of setup first of all. The first item on our list will be the bike keys there. We're going to exit the rec room and take out the camera in the corridor here. Make our way back into the rec room and retrieve ourselves a propane cylinder. And then we're going to make our way around to the big red van in the garage area, but making sure that the enforcer, who is also our target, is not in the vicinity. We're going to place that propane cylinder just by the rear wheel of the van and take one shot at it before retrieving our Seeker 1 and making our way upstairs. So one of our kills is now set up. We're going to now start setting up for our second kill. So we're going to make our way up the stairs, out onto the balcony, take out the camera above the door at the center of the room there, make our way back inside to the storage area and render the guard in this area unconscious. We're going to hide his body out on the balcony and around to our left. We're going to stash him up in the corner so that he's not in the way at all. So just around here and out of sight. This should do nicely. So that's 2 and 3 of our kills now all set up. So there is one of our targets. His kill is already arranged. The other gentleman down in the garage area will have to wait. So in the meantime, we're going to make our way over to the cannabis farm. We're going to take out the camera by the stairs, and then we're going to add our sedative poison to the fumigation machine right here. And one of our targets is currently in the cannabis farm, and the other target, you can see, is just making his way over to join his colleagues. So once he's into the cannabis farm, we can turn on the ventilation system, render everybody unconscious. Don't forget to turn the ventilation system back off again, and we can go inside. We want to grab the first of our targets, and we're going to drag him out onto the balcony area as well. This is why we destroyed the camera, because we're going through this door, and we're just going to plant our friend here just around by the wall, and then go back for his colleague, our third target in this area. So once we're back into the weed farm, we're just going to grab, I believe, Agent Lowenthal, and we're just going to drag him back out onto the balcony with his colleague, and we can, once we're out here, we can dispose of them nice and safely. So I was planning on blowing these two up, but that will cause a bit of panic. So we're just going to shoot them both once in the head, and that is 2 targets taken care of. So with that done, we're going to make our way back down the stairs and into the garage area, and hopefully our next target is in position. Unfortunately, he has just moved away, so we have just missed him. So there is one of our targets. That is also an ICA agent. We'll get to him shortly. It's the gentleman on the right we actually are focusing our attention on. And you don't know how close you came to getting a bullet in the head there, sir. So Agent Rhodes, I think that might be, has wandered off, and our target has wandered into position. So we're just going to blow up the propane cylinder, and that's another accident kill there. So we can leave his body there. We're going to run away a short distance just because we have caused a considerable amount of panic. There goes the target's body being located. We're just going to wait on the first floor on the balcony here for all of the panic to calm down and everyone to go back to their usual routines. And then we can make our way back downstairs once again, and we can set up our next kills. Just in the process of removing the bodies. Just gonna wait for that enforcer to move away. Yeah, there's nothing to see here. On you go, back to your daily routine. Thank you very much, sir. So we are gonna have to wait a little while here because obviously body clear up is in progress. The gentleman walking past us as we speak with the gun will return back down the stairs, so we need to be aware of his imminent return. But while the coast is clear, we're going to make our way into the garage and retrieve this wrench here. And as long as the guard over by the desk at the corner of the room there has his back to us, we can then start loosening the fuel lines on some of these bikes. So he's going to turn around. Now you only really need to do this with one bike, but you know, we may as well go over the top a little bit. So I'm going to undo the fuel lines for at least a couple of the bikes. Sometimes I'll do them all, sometimes I'll do one, sometimes I'll just do the green and black bike. But for the purposes of the video, we have done the chrome and red bike as well. So all we have to do now is await the return of our target, and he is at the far end of the room. And we're just going to wait for this guy to go back to the rec room and sit himself back down in front of the TV. We're going to line up our shot with the fuel puddle underneath the nearest motorbike, and when our target comes along, we can blow him to high heaven, and we get a couple of secondary explosives just for good measure. So again, we are going to vacate the area. This time round, we're going to move a lot further away as our final target is on the other side of the building. So we're just going to make our way across the building on the first floor, past the cannabis farm and to the stairwell on the far side, and then back down to the ground floor from here. And this will bring us close to our next target, who, as you can see, is in the area surrounded by other guards who are still currently in panic mode. So we're just going to wait for all of them to go back to their normal routines. We're just going to take out that camera at the back of the room there, and then we are going to shoot our target with the Seeker 1. He is currently around in the small drugs lab on the ground floor. We're just going to wait for the patrolling guard to move away. Thank you very much, sir. And then we're just going to aim nice and tightly around this corner so that the other guard doesn't see us. Make our target sick, and then we're going to meet him in the bathroom area. So he's going to get sick and he's going to make his way over to the bathroom here. And when he comes in, we can either shoot him in the head and hide him in the closet, break his neck and hide him in the closet, or drown him in the toilet and leave his body for everybody to find. I preferred the drowning choice because that counts as an accident kill and we don't have to worry about hiding the body. So there we go, all targets have been eliminated. All that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and just be aware when you get back around to the garage area there may still be some stragglers still in panic mode. But there we go, one more trending contract taken care of. Quite an enjoyable one. I do like taking out some of the bikers, although I am seeing the same targets popping up time and time again. So we just get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We were not caught on any cameras, nobody saw us commit any crimes, so we get our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.